I will check show databases. We'll check it is so available databases. It is showing information schema, MySQL performance schema, and you can like set up like this. From here we can create our database. We can create the table inside that database. So friends, if you are also facing the issue while accessing the MySQL, so I think you have not installed MySQL server. So I will type one command, so databases. Here you will find like so is not recognized as an internal or external command. So operable program or batch file. I will also check for MySQL -u for user root -p for password. And I can see as MySQL is not recognized as an internal or external command. There are two things can happen, like you have not set the path variables in the for the MySQL server. So we will see from the starting. So what is happening? The first thing is happening is we need to install the MySQL server. So go to the Chrome and here search for a standard MySQL installer and click here and download it. Download here, no things, just start my download and it will download. Here it is. After downloading, we will see, we will install it and we will configure it. And the next, after installing, we need to set the environment variable path so that we can access it. So we will see the whole configuration. So it is going to install, installation will complete. So after installation, we'll click on it to install this MySQL installer. It is preparing for installation. Click on yes, gathering required information. It will take some time to install. Click on yes. Okay, so we will install the full setup in full. If I want to install only server, okay, so I will click on next. I can install it. Else, what I can get when I will install full. So it will install the product available is it will install the MySQL server, MySQL Shell, MySQL router, and MySQL Workbench. So what is the most important for us is MySQL Server and MySQL Workbench. It will provide the MySQL Workbench provide us to interface. We can use that one to write the query and execute. So we will install this all four. So this is the path where I will install it. Okay, next. Still, you still have the warning to select this path. Yes. So these are the things it will install: server, MySQL, Workbench, SL, router, documentation, sample, and examples. So I will click on next, and it will take some time to install. It will install one by one. So first one, it is installing MySQL server, and now it is installing MySQL Workbench. It will take some more time to install it. So after installation, we will move to the next. We will see what is it is installing, validating install 36%, 39. So our MySQL Workbench has been installed. Now MySQL Shell is installing. So MySQL Workbench takes some more times to install, but other application will not take much more time to install it. So we will see. Updating component registers. So almost all the applications have been installed. I will click on next, and I will click on next. Here is the development computer, and here is protocol. I will, why it is coming like this. The specified point is already in use. So I will keep it 7 and I will make it next. Will use with the password. I will click next. So here you have to give the password. When the next time you will open the this MySQL workbench, or when you want to access the MySQL database, you need to provide this password. So I will keep this password and check it. It is connected successfully. Now next, here is the window name is already exist. I will keep here 1, and next I will click here. Now it will apply some configuration step by step. So I will execute it. It will execute all the things, starting the server, updating the start menu. I will click on fix, finish, and then next. Here I will not select anything. I will click on finish, and next. Here is the root password that I have already provided previously. So I will keep the same credentials, and I will check it. And you can see here connection succeeded. I will click on next. I will execute it. So we will wait for some time, and now I will click on finish and next, finish, and it will install our MySQL shell, and our MySQL workbench has been installed. I will go here and I will type, I will exit it. I will go here and again I will type this MySQL database. Again I am getting this, and for this I am also getting. So why I am getting, I will have to close this cmd command prompt, and again I have to open it. So I will open this cmd again, simple, and I will use show data basis. So still we are getting command is not recognized as an internal or external command. So what I will do, we have to set up the environment variable, then we will able to see it. So it will work only after that. So I will go here. So first I will check where I have installed our this, click on it, and here I have installed MySQL server. Here is MySQL server. This is the bin folder, and I will copy this path. I will search here environment variable, open it, go to environment variable. For the system variable, check this system variable, and here is new. Search for first the path. If there is any variable like path, you can edit that one. Otherwise, you need to add the new one. Here I will keep path, and here I will paste the this path, and okay, and then close. I will again try to use it, and this one, and MySQL user root -p. So still, so I have to reopen it. CMD only it will work. So here I will give MySQL user root and p. So here it is asking for password. I will give password 123 and okay. So now we are able to successfully log into this one, and we have resolved our that MySQL unrecognized internal or external command. So next I will check show databases. We'll check it is so available databases. It is showing information schema MySQL performance schema, and you can like set up like this. From here we can create our database. We can create the table inside that database. So we have installed one more application like MySQL workbench. So how we will connect it, connect to database here, schema. So I will choose this one, and okay, it is asking for the password, so I will give my password and 1 2 3, and I will click on OK. So our database has been connected. Now I can also execute from here, and you can see it is also working. So like that, in the next video, we will create the database, our database. We will create the table, we will insert some data, and we will see how it is working. If you are new to this, and you can subscribe it. Thank you for watching.